season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchdown. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. There's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the back gets the football. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. Now here he goes. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Crimson Tide. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Michigan Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Breaks free. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Moore. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drop. Hounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Fighting him off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out 4th down now. So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. There's a penalty marker down. We might see another attempt. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. Offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. Instead of giving up a field goal, that roughing call brings the offense back out to extend the drive into the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can...
He makes the catch. Touchdown, tied.
What a beautiful post route right over the top and splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
With the RPO caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Receivers are bunched together. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pop over the middle. It's Marsh. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
To the air, it's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs.
Breaks into the clear. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second down and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. There's not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Crucial third down play right here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Moore. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the Wolverines will look to convert here on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Lets it go quickly. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. With the catch, it's Singleton. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A play action, looking to throw. Big throw, complete to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. On first down, it's play action. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion sets up a second down play. Now they call a run. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that will give them the lead now. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you've got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's got it again. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. So Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Bring it down after a small gain. They played it safe there on third and long. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is brought down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And he keeps it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Moore. Incomplete, and it's it as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship. Line, they need a touchdown right here in this possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Well, they get the completion, but they don't come up with a first down. Probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so now they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their fourth down play.
So down 4 late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Toss it to the back, running left. To the 45. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Receiver makes the catch. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He shreds the tackle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking right, this one caught. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Wolverines enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Dropping back, it's Moore. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.